Loving you was easy. It happened quietly, without a grand beginning. One ordinary afternoon became the first page of a story neither of us knew we were writing. You made crowded places feel peaceful. You made ordinary conversations feel like home. I never counted the reasons I loved you. There were simply too many. The way you laughed before finishing a joke, the way you reached for my hand without thinking, the way you remembered the little things everyone else forgot. Love arrived before I even realized I had opened the door. No fireworks, no perfect timing, just two hearts finding comfort in the same silence. Loving you was easy, letting you go wasn't. I still carry pieces of our story inside every tomorrow. Some dreams faded, some promises changed, but the love that shaped me never truly disappeared. Loving you was easy, but learning to live without you became the hardest lesson my heart ever faced. People asked if I was moving on. I smiled because I didn't know how to explain that healing isn't forgetting, it's learning to remember without breaking apart. I still notice the little things, a song that reminds me of long drives, the smell of rain on warm afternoons, the places where we once believed time would always wait for us. Life keeps moving, so do I, just a little slower than I imagined. Some goodbyes never stop echoing, they simply grow quieter with every sunrise. Loving you was easy, trusting tomorrow after goodbye wasn't. There were nights I questioned everything. There were mornings I wondered whether hope still remembered my name. But little by little I found pieces of myself again. Not the person I used to be. Someone stronger, someone softer, someone grateful for every beautiful moment we shared. If I could change one thing, it wouldn't be how our story ended. It would be how often I forgot to say thank you. Thank you for every ordinary day that became extraordinary because you were there. Thank you for teaching me that love isn't measured by forever. It's measured by how deeply it changes us. You changed me, that will always matter. For a long time I believed my heart would always carry this weight. Then one quiet morning I realized the weight had become strength. The tears had become wisdom, the goodbye had become gratitude. I wasn't leaving our memories behind, I was carrying them in a different way. Love isn't lost because people change. Love isn't wasted because stories end. Every embrace, every conversation, every laugh, every dream, they become part of who we are. And that's something no ending can ever erase. Loving you was easy, choosing joy again took courage, opening my heart again took faith. But here I am, still believing, still hoping, still thankful that love visited my life at all. If our paths cross someday, I hope we smile, not because the pain never existed, because the love was real, because we gave each other something beautiful, because even endings can't steal the kindness we once shared. Loving you was easy, and somehow after everything, I don't regret a single heartbeat. I choose every conversation, every venture, every quiet evening, every imperfect moment, because loving you taught me how wide a heart can open. And even though our hands no longer reach for one another, the love that once lived there still reminds me to be gentle, to be brave, to be thankful, and to never be afraid of loving deeply again. One day, someone will ask me what love felt like. I think of you, not with sadness, not with regret, but with a quiet smile. Because some people leave our lives, yet never leave the best parts of who we become. Loving you is easy, and perhaps that's why, even after all this time, gratitude still speaks louder than goodbye. Some stories don't need a perfect ending, they only need to remind us that for a little while our hearts found exactly where they belonged. Some stories don't need a perfect ending, they only need to remind us that for a little while our hearts found exactly where they belong.